want? And who are you anyway? Don't you think you should mind your own business?
Oksun! That's no way to talk to people! So sorry, Traveler. She's still young and immature.
Goodness, man, why is she in such a bad mood? The weather's so nice, don't you think?
Well, there's a reason for that. Excuse me. I have some business to attend to here. Oh, Mr. Byun! My daughter wants some snake meat. Oh my! The price has gone up again? Do you know how many bowls of kukbap I could get for that price?
What? Mom, please! For me! I'm so scared I can't even sleep! Why? Are you gonna help? Ugh, that mountain! We have to cross Mount Tebek. As you know, Traveler, the tigers are especially aggressive these days. But there are ways to cross the mountain safely. They say if you catch a snake in the blessed waterfall of Mount Tebek and eat it, the tigers will all run away. My mom says we don't have enough money to return to Seoul, so she won't buy it for me. I've been so scared that I haven't slept for days.
Whoa, what's this about? Mr. Byun, is it true that Tebek snake soup will protect you from the tiger attacks?
That's right, especially since they're hard to come by these days. As you know, the tiger attacks have made things quite chaotic lately.
Yeah, so this is my fate for having a cheap mother who used a worn-out string for my first birthday ceremony, huh?
Where is this sass coming from, Traveler? How about we help her a little?
Yeah, so this is my fate for having a cheap mother who used a worn-out string for my first birthday ceremony, huh?
Look, Mr. Byun, is there anything we can do to help? This Traveler is kind-hearted. They just can't ignore this kind of thing.
Well, it's been a while since I heard from that skilled mountain dweller. Might have been attacked by a tiger. Meat is pretty hard to come by these days.
Mr. Byun must be struggling too. But where do you get snake meat then?
From those poor snake catchers, of course. They are the ones with authorization from the Yeongam of the East. I don't only sell meat. For a price I can acquire other... You say I smell a bit gamey? Mind your own business. You don't know half of what I've been through. Well, I'm being kind here. With meat becoming scarce these days, if you bring me a few steaks, I'll give you the snake meat.
Oh, really? You're not just saying that, right?
Really? You're actually gonna help?
It's not for free. After we get the snake meat, you have to tell us what really happened, okay?
Be careful not to venture too deep. You might vanish without any trace.
All right, then. I'll leave the meat here. Oh, where did the lady and her daughter go?
Well, they said they were heading to the Big Auntie's Tavern. Wow, this meat is so juicy.
Never heard of snake meat driving away tigers before. Is the deity of Tebek that powerful?
I don't know much about that. I'll go prepare the meat.
We got the meat thanks to your kindness, Mr. Byun. But where is this stench coming from?
Nice to meet you. We've all kinds of meats here. You say I smell a bit gamey? Mind your own business. You don't know half of what I've been through. Oh, come on. What are you fussing about? What do you expect from a butcher? That's what we smell like. This butcher shop has been running for 3 generations. You think I would sell rotten meat?
Sure, I'm sorry, but I can smell something. Ugh. Mr. Byun, but when was the last time you washed?
Ah, right. Because of that delivery, I didn't have time to bathe. Lay off. Keep bothering me and I'll report you to the authorities. You say I smell a bit gay.
Oh, thank you so much. You must be famished. Have a bowl of gukbap.
Come to think of it, where is your husband? Why'd you come all the way here from the capital, just the two of you?
I lost my husband a long time ago. She is all I've got left of him. I wanted to live my whole life holding on to her, but now she has grown up so much, and she even netted herself a handsome fiancé at that time. He was an impressive young man from Bambawi Valley. His mother passed away from an illness, and only his father and younger brother were left. When the marriage talks began, so did the tiger attacks. And then, his whole family.
I tried to dissuade him, but he went anyway, swearing to take revenge. He went off to the Valley of Death.
Oh my. No news from him after that?
He promised to come back, but we haven't heard a thing. Maybe it's better if he just rests in peace. I hope he didn't become a Changi, wandering Pombawi Valley.
I was willing to give away everything I had to marry off my only daughter. I didn't have much, but I still prepared for the wedding. And now, this happened.
Now, ma'am, I don't know much, but I've heard about Changi. They say Changi hunts the closest family members first, so people usually don't marry someone from a household that's been attacked by a tiger.
That's right. And before coming to this village, I'd never heard that snake meat could fend off tigers.
Sounds like you all came from far away. The chief says eating the snakes from the Blessed Waterfall makes even Changi and tigers realize they've come to the wrong place. Huh? Your eyes just grew as big as dinner plates. If you want to know more, how about you give me a hand?
Leaving a meal unfinished will anger the mountain deity. I'll take care of Oksun, so why don't you go and listen?
Oh, thank you so much. You must be famished.
Ah, you've come. What? You're already done? There's more to you than meets the eye. With my special touch, it's now complete. Dal bol gukbap. Our original recipe hasn't changed in 25 years. I'll save you a bowl, so stop licking your lips. So, what are you curious about? Our plague-eradicating village chief said as much. And that Dalbo Ibong said the same thing. I heard it from Jumsoon, who heard it from her father. He was drinking at the Mountainside Tavern in Babawi Valley and heard it clearly. Well, the Ibong was making a fuss because all the snakes at the Blessed Waterfall were gone, and he was worried that the Tiger Slayers wouldn't get their snake soup. With such a shortage, the value of that snake must be soaring. But what can be compared to a human life? Who are the tiger slayers? They're the ones who hunt tigers, of course. They're the ones looking for those snakes, but I've said enough. Oh, right, don't forget your gook, Bob. So anyway, I thought I'd hire a snake catcher and sell some snake soup. That stingy butcher, Mr. Byun, won't even give a discount. And those snake catchers, they refuse to sell to me because they already have a buyer.
Hey, Auntie! Pour me a bowl of makgeolli.
Yeah, coming right away. Oh my, I have to leave now.
Thank you for this unexpected help. Since we can't go back to the capital due to the curfew, we have relatives in Nampo, so we'll go there first. I will definitely repay this kindness when you visit the capital next.
There's an old saying that Chungi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you, like I do.
Oh, this child. Where did you hear such things? We are very grateful. Let's meet again someday.
Didn't they recruit chasers in Nampo recently?
That wasn't chasers. It was a Pungmul troop.
Wait, what use would a Pungmul troop be to someone as upstanding as the Yungam of the East?
Who knows?
But there must be a reason why Lord Sangun is so angry. If even begging for mercy won't work, how could we hope to fare any better with steel?
Watch your mouth. So many households fell victim to the tiger attacks. He's no longer the guardian of this land. Now he's just a mere beast.
A peddler taking a shortcut, a wood boy chopping wood, a woman picking greens, a farmer getting water. They all fell victim.
I heard there was a saying around these parts, that there are only 2 seasons in Dalbo. One season is for mourning those killed by tigers, and the other season is for hunting tigers, right?
I heard it differently. One season is for people hunting tigers, and the other season is for tigers hunting people.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch. Judging from the attire, you seem to be foreigners. Be careful out there.
If you don't want to leave nothing but a leg behind, make sure to lock up your door at night.
Hey, is anyone there? Oh, howdy. When did you get here? I'm gonna be out of action today, I'm afraid. Feeling a bit unwell. Seems like every room in the tavern is full. We can't let Lady Yunhua's guests sleep on the street now, can we? Let's see if this wealthy homeowner will put us up for the night. Doesn't hurt us to ask, anyway. Hey, is anyone there? You want to give it a shot? Who is it? You can call me Dulce. And this is the traveler I'm accompanying.
What brings you here?
Ah, well, it sure is getting late and cold. Would it be possible for us to stay for the night?
Any chance you're from Hanji County?
Huh? Yes, sir. I'm from Hanji County, all right.
Oh, well, I'll be. That's where I'm from. Come on in.
Don't mind if we do.
When did you leave Hanji? It's been over 30 years, but I still dream of it sometimes.
Oh, really? I left when I was young, so I don't remember it much at all.
Of course. Come in. Come in.
See there? This is the hospitality of our land.
Since we can't offer you the guest house, you'll have to stay in the barn.
Well, it seems I may have spoken too soon on that account. Might I ask who our marginally hospitable host is?
He's a very wealthy man by the name of Twin Noble. We're only letting you in today because the master is out. Keep quiet while you're here and your lips sealed when you leave.
See there? This is the hospitality of our land. Unload your luggage here. My innards are at war, so if you don't mind, I'll just grab a cup of green plum juice and hunker down over a latrine. I'm worried about Oksun. I hope she's not feeling sick like this on her way to Nampo. Oh, plum juice plumb me out. I'm feeling right as rain again. If your stomach's messed up, that'll do the trick, I tell you what. It's over there, by the bench where the hay is dried. Right side. The left side is soy sauce. Don't get it mixed up. Can't sleep, huh? Here's a story Lady Yunhua told me. The first time a tiger eats a person, the victim becomes a Changri called a Gulgak. And if the Gulgak licks a kitchen pot clean...
I'm so...
The master of the house feels hungry and asks his wife to make something for him. Then, when the wife comes out, the Gulgak gobbles her up. Then comes the Eol Changi. They climb up to high places and destroy all the tiger traps. And if a tiger eats a third person, the victim becomes a Changui called a Yukon. It calls the names of people it once knew to lure them outside and...
Mr. Dorset!
Oh, isn't that... Oksun?
Can you help me just one more time? Over here, Mr. Dorset?
Huh? How did a grown woman fall into a jangtok? But, Oksun, weren't you bound for Nampo?
There's an old saying that Changi likes sour things. So, carry some green plums with you, like I do.
It's a Changui! Oh no, oh no. It's Oksun, turned Changui now. Thanks to you, I survived, but what a mess. You smashed all those expensive jangtok fending off the Changui. What's this? A ledger? Why is there a ledger hidden in the earthenware?
Hey, are you okay? What on earth? A Changi appeared at my master's house? Hurry and get up. The master has arrived.
Oh no. What if he asks us to pay for the damage? I don't want to take the hit myself, oh boy.
Are these the culprits?
Yes, my lord.
How audacious! In such dangerous times like these, how dare you take advantage of my absence and let guests in? Hey, you! Take this lowlife and teach him what a real caning is. As for these two, throw some salt on them before you throw them out.
Oh, my lord, please have mercy. This is the first mistake I've made like this.
Hey now, isn't salt quite valuable these days? Using it all on us. We're honored.
What is this? Where did you learn to make jokes like this?
Master, guests have arrived. The snake catchers from Body Forest.
How dare you come here at this hour without being summoned? Are you here to mooch a free meal? Shush! Don't even try to open your mouth. If you remember the deal, then you should know better.
Okay. We'll just take our leave now. Hey, now's our chance. Let's get out of here. We survived thanks to those snake catchers. Didn't you know, Traveler? They were clearly snake catchers. But snake catchers have to travel around the country and never stay in one place or gather together. It's strange. He mentioned a deal, right? I wonder what that ledger from the broken Junktok was. Feels like there's something going on. I'll follow those snake catchers and see what they're up to. Traveler, you do some snooping too. Why don't you visit the chief's apothecary? If anyone got sick from eating snakes, that's where they'd likely end up. I'm not trying to doubt the deity of Tebek may be powerful, but it's already causing a great deal of suffering for the entire nation. If this is someone's idea of an elaborate hope,
What do you say? You're sick? Going around eating whatever snake you happen to find will do that to you.
Right. If you eat snakes only from the butchers the chief recommended, you won't get ill. But you're trying to save a few pennies, huh? Trying to catch some snakes and getting bitten or sick in the process? Catching snakes yourself will get you caught and jailed now, you know.
Our great young Gom of the East took in people who were left in the caves after losing their homes and families to tiger attacks. They alone were given the right to be called snake catchers. That's all they've got. You take away their only means of survival?
Well, do you have anything else to say? If you don't have any business, leave now. I'm busy.
How dare you discriminate against your customers?
It's not like that. You are being stubborn and insisting on a specific item that's not available.
Stubborn? Didn't we have an agreement that you would prepare 100 pine axes? Even though you received the payment in advance. I don't have time for this. If you don't have them, return the payment.
I can't do that.
Then I have no choice but to report you to the authorities.
No! If you go to the authorities, you will be hurt!
Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the one asking that.
well, watching lovers quarrel is always entertaining.
Lovers? How dare you assume... Let me introduce myself first. I am Sunho, a scholar from the Byukye Institute. And you two are so-and-so and their servant, I presume.
Please, listen to me. If you go to the authorities, it will be a big problem for you, sir. Yes, that's what I mean. The advance payment wasn't mistakenly spent on something else either. I reported the order I received from you to the local office, and my older brothers were dragged there and beaten 20 times with a cudgel. If they're not treated immediately, it will be difficult to sustain our living. So, I used all the money on the medicine to soothe their swollen buttocks. You know how effective the chief's medicine is. And expensive.
Oh my. Not only did you get innocent people beaten, but now you're refusing to pay for the medicine too. How disgraceful.
Oh, well, look here. If it isn't a Changsan scholar. Has your brush hand cramps, so you're resorting to words?
You act as if your brush hand is any better rested. Do you not pride yourself in keeping our Lord's letterboxes overflowing? It's truly lamentable that your incessant complaints drown out the very voices you seek to aid. Sometimes, an ear may be more welcome than a mouth.
Apologies, but I cannot comprehend idiocy. It's truly an illness. Perhaps try writing it down for me. I must be on my way now.
Sir!
Hoo-wee! Why are your steps so fast? And why, you've got huge bags under your eyes.
What crime is it to file a petition on behalf of the innocent people who are being wrongly punished? What is most important to this land right now is to save people from the tiger attacks as soon as possible.
Then, preparing the axes. Is it for filing a petition?
You seem to have a great thirst for knowledge. Indeed, you are willing to risk our lives.
Wait, wasn't it you who prepared the petition? I wonder why the Hyungam punished Dukchun for your actions.
We had no reason to be punished, but he probably wanted to avoid trouble. So he might have found a way to justify punishing Dukchun's people. Regardless, it's all over now. The scholars from Byoke Island will soon arrive, and we failed to prepare the 100 axes. How will our message carry any weight now?
It's said that even if the sky falls, there's always a way out. At times like these, you need someone with wisdom, and I know just the person. Go find a house where a citrus tree has been planted in Butte County. I'll bring the scholar and follow after shortly.
It's a rare sight to see a foreigner looking for me. Oh, Hanji County. Dulce of Hanji County. Ah, I see. I was about to finally take a break. But how could you hop over here empty-handed, Milp? Didn't anyone tell you what kind of gifts I hop for? I have written it down in detail in the book next to me. So take a look and figure it out, Milp. down in detail in the book next to me. You are quite the clever one, Milp. Your friend Dulce is also here. But you are not alone. There are two of you. Oh, three. They do say there's nothing that three heads together can't accomplish, Milp. A petition presented with an axe, Milp. While tiger attacks are a pressing issue, it is people who are the most fearsome, Milp.
Do you know how many comrades were torn to death on their way to the capital to file a petition of 10,000 voices? We couldn't close our eyes and ears to the fear of the people that reaches across the sea to Byokye.
They filed several petitions to end the tiger attacks, but strangely enough, every time they were met with bandits.
What do you, an insular scholar, think can put an end to the tiger attacks, Milp?
The young Gam of the East has sent soldiers several times already, but the situation has not improved even a bit. Thus, our alternative plan is to enlist the aid of the Striped folk of Mount Ashi. Only those brave enough, like the Striped Tiger Slayers, can take down Sangun.
Last night, I pondered over your words, Milp. Let me introduce you to my friend, Goyang.
Oh, Miss Meow! Ah, how unjustly you were exiled! Look at the toll it's taking on your body and mind! And yet, you've taught the children how to read and write and think critically. And you've helped us with the farm work day in and day out. Her grace is as fast as the sky. The more we look up, the more we realize that even Mount Tebek can be toppled if we work together.
Oh my, Goyang, I never said that, Milp. I didn't mean Mount Tebek, just a big mountain.
As you heard last night, authorities are not taking kindly to this movement and are keeping a close eye on it for reasons unknown.
I'm granting your request on a whim out of boredom, Milp. If punishment must be received, then I will receive it alone. What more harm can be done to those already exiled, Milp? As for you, scholar, hop on over and take my place at the school and teach the children for today. Dose, you must work with the people of this county to create a makeshift axe workshop, Milp. As for you, traveler,
Trust our fellow villagers. If our hearts hop as one, we can achieve anything.
Thank you. It seems the mere crossing of strings can intertwine fates. I never thought I'd be indebted to you like this. If you ever come to Byokye Island, come find me. If it's to witness our petition, visit the Donghae office and... No, rather, let's meet at the Sky Altar in Gowon Plateau. Please take good care of yourself.
Look at all those people with offerings. I hope the Earth deities dine in moderation. That's right. I have a supernatural swiftness to me, don't I? By the way, do you remember what I said when we first met, Traveler? This country may seem peaceful on the outside, but inside it's full of the pain cries of its people. This procession represents all those conflicting emotions. the Ebong of Jongik-soon the Hyungam? Who's that person in front? What's going on here?
I never thought all those youthful scholars would die like that. If I knew, I would never have agreed to it. Even if you paid me a fortune, Turts.
Ting! Don't speak of such gruesomeness! It was an accident! An accident! And you already took the money, so what are you blabbering about?
I can't live like this anymore. When I lay down to sleep, their faces keep haunting me. I just can't go on like this, Turts.
Ting! You! How dare you say such things in this revered government office?
I can't do it anymore. Master Ebon can take these facial sketches, Turts.
Ting! Stop this before I call the constables. I'm in a hurry to get to the Sky Altar.
What do you want? You got a problem? Oh, no. I think I drank too much yesterday. Oh, man, it keeps coming.
Get to the chief's apothecary, on the double. I didn't see it, I ain't gonna clean it.
We missed him. But did you hear it too? He said scholars and mentioned facial sketches. That person was definitely a painter. Persuasive as we might be, I doubt he'll give up the facial sketches so easily. Maybe a different approach is required if you catch my drift. I've got such clumsy fingers, so I'll have to rely on you for this one. Oh, and if you get caught, we've never met. I'll ask the drunkard I met at the Big Auntie's Tavern to distract the painter for us. What happened? Did you succeed? You didn't come to drag me in as your accomplice for a lighter sentence, did you? Black hat, long coat. Seems like a scholar. By any measure, he doesn't look like a servant like me. The scholar from the Byoke Institute mentioned the Sky Altar at Goen Plateau, right? Let's go there quickly and show these to him.
We pray to the gods of heaven and earth, who gave this land to us and made the people prosper. O gods of heaven and earth, please protect Donghae from the terrifying chaos of upheaval caused by tiger attacks. Gods above, bear witness as I, Lee Duk-soo, am determined to punish the weak and murderous Sangun, who has forgotten his duty to Ashi. I am Lee Duk-soo, Warden of the Donghae province, I shall strike down the wicked tiger, Sungun, and restore peace once again to Donghae. Tiger Slayers, with me!
He was once the guardian of this land. It's sad how it's come to this. The Yongam of the East probably feels the same way, right? Didn't the scholars intend to do something here? Ah, yeah, they said they were gonna protest, right? Well, I must have missed the memo about the invisible protest. I don't see scholars, but hey, maybe they're just hiding really well.
Huh? Protest? What protest? How dare you hold a protest at this sacred altar?
Oh, shoot, your lordship. I'm just so ignorant of these things.
Ah, are you talking about those wretched people? Their ox cart was pulling something as part of a large procession. Maybe one of their oxen was ill and the cart just toppled over the cliff. Perhaps it was all according to the will of the heavens. Perhaps it was divine mercy to spare their futile efforts.
Your lordship, the Yongam of the East is looking for you.
I'll be going now. Oh, one piece of advice. Don't get involved with those shameless fools.
You think it's strange I sweep an empty... You think it...
Oh, man. It's
Are you talking about the scholars who came from Byukke Island? The oxen weren't to blame. Rather, one of the cart's wheels fell off. I'm sure someone tampered with it, but I've lived long enough to know when to mind my own business. Go to the edge of Goen Plateau and you'll see. A young man was running in that direction with tears in his eyes.
I am not worthy of sharing the same title as the Byukke scholars who came before. This man, he's a scholar, one of ours. He was on his way to the capital to file a petition before the curfew was imposed, but was attacked by bandits. Wait, this facial sketch, it was not just a simple robbery. They must have been targeting him. Where did you get this, whatever your name is?
Oh, this? I just picked it up off the street. When I saw the clothes, I immediately thought of you, so...
I am not worthy of sharing the same title as the... Such foolishness, I thought. How could mere humans oppose Sangun? Bombawi is now a valley of death, and the country is pushing its people into the tiger's mouth.
Sir.
Our only hope was to seek the striped folks' aid. However, our pleas have fallen upon deaf ears. The Yongam says to ask the Hyungam, and the Hyungam says to ask the Yongam, and our king may be gravely ill, for we haven't received any news.
I didn't know. I feel for you. So, what are you gonna do now?
Can you keep this journal safe for me? It's the story of the scholars who have passed on. I shall never give up on this. Just like the great Heshin we Byokye scholars revere. If I succeed, I will reclaim that journal.
By the way, why is the ink all smudged like this? They say that tears of a true heart are stronger than any blade. The heavens will acknowledge your efforts, so don't give up. Please. Why did I lie? Did you really want to see his eyes pop out of his head? When people jump to conclusions, it only puts more folks in danger. Anyway, let's take some time apart today. Why? Just no more questions, please. I'm exhausted from being around you all day. Anyway, I've booked a room at Auntie Maksun's Tavern, so let's meet there.
Nice to dear. Nice to dear.
Hey, pal. Didn't see you around when I woke up. Where you been? Sure, it was pretty late, but you still had me worried.
Strangler.